Welcome back, not welcome back. This is the first episode of me doing this shit. I'm just gonna be talking about a bunch of shit today. Talking about lizard people, uncontacted tribes, taxes. That's kind of what we're gonna start off with today. But funny story. I drive around a lot every day, and there's always fucking construction everywhere, blocking up the roads, gridlocking roads. It's ridiculous. Pisses me off. And especially in California. It's just like three guys working and then 28 people supervising. So it's just like, I don't even know what it is. I don't know if it's incompetence, money laundering, or people just, circle jerking off. Probably sewage pipe, some Indian poop too hard or something like that. But, they finally fix it. And of course, they just leave the plates that they put back on it. They don't even like repave it. They just puts plates back on there, and they're sticking like fucking 4 inches out of the ground. I'm driving on that road. I'm speeding. I'm going 120 miles per hour while also drinking and gambling. No, I do not advise to do that. But it does sound pretty fun, though. I would like to do that. Don't do that. But yeah, I'm driving down that road, and I hit the corner of the fucking plate that's sticking out of the road, and my tire just goes, and I kind of bent my rim a little bit too, which was a monumental pain in the ass. But I eventually got that fixed. But, that just kind of sparked a fucking thing in me, because it's just like, what the fuck are we even paying taxes? Because we're not paying taxes to help our country, that's for sure. I think we are paying taxes for Israel. Think about it. Another fucking crazy thing about taxes is inheritance tax. But, like, imagine living and having to give your inheritance, the money that you're going to leave your children or your girlfriend, or, that Laotian wife that scammed your grandpa, fake fell in love with him, or whatever. The whole fucking story, what happens there. 80-year-old football team owner has a 20-year-old girlfriend, and they somehow end up getting the inheritance over their children and whatnot, which is pretty funny. I don't blame the girls for trying to do that, but just imagine, where you're a genuine person, you have a wife, kids, you're old, maybe your wife died before you, you have in your will, you're going to leave all the money to your children that you love, presumably. Not loving your children is pretty based, though. It's based. Anyways, the money that you're going to leave your children, like 15% of it, goes to the state. Literally, without your consent, without you knowing, sometimes, depends on the person, on how educated they are. Basically, the government is written in your will, like, without it officially being written in your will, which is just hilarious. And I want to go back to the unconsensual part, because, that's literally... Grape. The government takes money from you. It's absolutely fucking insane. Every single transaction that you do, they take money from you. And I wouldn't mind that if I don't pop my tire on the road because of shitty-ass construction. 3 fucking dudes, probably on coke, working 3 nights in a row, and 28 people just supervising them, jerking off, probably gambling on their phones, playing little phone games, playing little Subway Surfer games on their phone. That's what they're doing, probably. Like, what the fuck? I drive past these people, and they're just standing there playing around. Like, what are they doing? Aren't you guys supposed to be working? I see this every single fucking day. Like, there's 3 dudes who are Mexican, and the rest are just white dudes standing around. I do blame them, actually. That's exactly what I'm doing right now. What the fuck am I talking about? They're just standing around. I think it's just money laundering, to be honest. Like, if you go to the LAX airport, that shit has been under construction for, like, more than a fucking decade, and they're working on the same fucking shit. Like, what is it? Like, another overpass, or they're working on another terminal? What are they even doing there? They're doing nothing. I'm telling you, it's probably money laundering. Or it's just massive incompetence to a degree that most people can't even comprehend, because I feel like most people are smarter than people that actually work in the government. They say don't attribute malice to what is incompetence. I don't think that's true in this situation. I think the government is fucking intelligent and malicious. I think they're money laundering. I think they're trafficking pizzas to different countries or different islands for exorbitant amount of prices. And that's probably what's going on right now. And they use shitty construction labor to fund it, obviously. But other than your wallet, they rape your mind, too. Or maybe it's Israel, whoever controls social media, because I don't know if it's algorithms giving people what they would most likely engage with, which is definitely a viable option in my mind as well. But, like, seeing the things that you're fed on social media, especially Twitter and Instagram, is just absolutely mind-boggling. It feeds you crime. It feeds you shit that it knows that you're going to get angry at. And probably doesn't know that you're going to get angry at it. It's just going from what you're going to engage with. And obviously, if you're angry, you're more likely to engage. That's probably the emotion that evokes the most engagement, especially on social media, as everyone can obviously observe if you have, above a fucking 70 IQ. But, there's one end of it. And the other end of it is, like, it's manufactured, where whoever fucking implements these things, where they prioritize negative engagement over positive engagement, and I'm sure they can fucking differentiate that in some fucking technological, algorithmic, whatever, blah 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 sense. I'm a smart person, but I feel like we have enough technology to fucking accomplish that, right? So on the other end, it's probably manufactured where they're trying to make people angry, they're trying to make people on edge, they're trying to put you against the other. Every single time. It's like, for me, my Instagram is just African American stupid shit. Obviously, like, that's just designed there to fucking make them the other. It's just like absolutely fucking asinine. And I'm sure I know black people where their feeds are just like school shooter shit, all that kind of crazy white people doing crazy shit. And don't get me wrong, people on both sides do stuff. Statistics is a real thing. It's not racist, guys. I think it is manufactured. I think they're putting people against each other as a distraction. I really do think it's a distraction. From what exactly? That's what people ask. And I don't know. I truly don't know. Maybe it's distracting them from Israel controlling everything. That's what some people think. Maybe it's distracting them from... I don't even know. It probably is Israel, to be honest, but they're all lizard people anyways, so what can you do? We're probably being ruled by some fucking alien civilization, and all of our fucking politicians are just clones and, little lizard people in skin suits pretending to be apes and whatnot, and we're just here being governed. Maybe it's the Anunnaki, who fucking knows, man. But, maybe as well, another very conservative argument is that they're just trying to gain control inch by inch. And I think that it's so easy to control. As time goes on and technology improves, it gets easier and easier to control more and more people through technology because people are just going to adopt it because it's so convenient. Like, you can't deny that. Like, it's really a double-edged sword, these things. Because, it obviously gives you the tools. It allows me to do this kind of shit. But at the same time, spying, mental control / emotional control, I think that's just, like, a huge problem. You're always focused on what the fuck you see on your screen that makes you angry, and that person, those kind of people make you fucking angry, blah 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 blah. I'm cursing so much. People are completely oblivious to what is going on above them, especially in the government and what's happening. Well, I don't even know if it's the government. Maybe it's a fucking shadow government. Maybe it's Israel. Maybe it's like some amalgamation of people that you don't even know their names and they're controlling the world. That's probably what it is. George Carlin says, just paraphrasing him, but you have 31 different flavors of ice cream to choose from, Baskin Robbins. But there's only 2 political parties. So it's just very, very weird. You have the illusion of choice. You can do all this shit on your devices, on your phone. You can watch porn. You can order snacks, your little yum little snacks to your fucking door, and just get fat and lazy and have a heart attack at 55 and, die and be of no significance to the human race. And I think that's what they want. I really do think that's what they want. They want to stay in control, whoever they is. I don't know who they is. I'm an idiot. If I was that they that I'm talking about, if I put myself in their shoes, that's probably what I would do. I would keep everyone distracted. If I have just such immense power of control over people in the world and resources and technology, all of that, it's not like I'm going to want to let that go. So how would I hold on to that? I'd keep all of the threats of people that could rise and have that human spirit and energy to push forward through life, as horrible and suffering filled it is, to get to a position where they actually can contest these people, whoever these people are. The level of anxiety today is absolutely crazy, man. Level of anxiety, depression, and you have one party where it's like, oh, it's a chemical imbalance, blah blah blah, and I'm sure that's true for a group of people. The other side says like, oh, you're just a fucking pussy, man up, pick yourself up by the bootstrap, all that kind of crap. I really do think social media is the main driver of the insane emotional instability that we have in the first world countries today. Like, these uncontacted tribes are probably happier than we are. Definitely, for sure. Like, their lives are from our perspective, their lives are objectively shittier and dirtier and more risky. You probably die younger, which is true. Maybe, I don't know. You get sick more often. Maybe, I don't know. But that's what's told to us. You know what I'm saying? They're just interesting to me because, like, think of, like, little Amazon toys that have just been thrown in the ocean, washing up on their island, and they, like, look at it as some fucking alien artifact, and then they, like, write about it, and they pass it down from generation to generation, and it's, like, literally just a fucking McDonald's toy of, like, Iron Man or something. That's pretty fucking funny. But it would be really cool if we just get an army of drones to just, like, configure themselves in the face of... Whoopi Goldberg would be a good one, honestly. Her face is very distinct. She would be recognizable to those uncontacted tribes too, very much so. She has that look about her, if you know what I'm saying. Going back to the Amazon toys and the McDonald's toys washing up, like, I can't think it not be true. Like shit that washes up on those islands, like it's obviously completely foreign and incomprehensible to them. Like thinking of a fucking Iron Man toy washing up on uncontacted tribes, and it's like fucking colorful as fuck. It's plastic. They don't know what plastic is. Like, it's some colorful looking crazy shiny thing. And what are they gonna do? They're not gonna disregard that. They're not gonna just like think it's trash because it's so much different than everything else in their culture and in their daily lives. Like they're going to worship the Iron Man McDonald's toy. But yeah, that's kind of it for my show today. I did 15 minutes. I'll slowly keep bringing it up. I'm sure it's gonna be shorter after I edit it. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. Like, subscribe, do all the things that you do. Click all the little buttons, colorful buttons, and if you enjoyed, stay tuned for more. Love you guys.